Well, how you doing there, folks? This is Fibig, and this is Modified Episode number 3. This is the NotaCon episode of Modified, so most of the show will be focused around NotaCon. As you can see here, my past to NotaCon. This was my first convention, and it was awesome. I had lots of fun, met lots of new people, spread the word about Modified. In fact, since NotaCon, Modified downloads have shot way up. So thank everyone there. Thank Iron Geek, Droops, the Pat Sniffers, all those cool dudes. Low Tech Mystic for interviewing me, Dexter Douglas for letting me co-host his radio show with him. There's so many cool people at NotaCon, and even just the people who you know maybe didn't make a huge impact. Just all the attendees, you know, that's it's getting to know these people. That's so great. So we'll start you off with some clips of NotaCon, and then we'll cut back to me, giving you a couple of more intros. And then we'll go back to some more clips.
That's awesome. Awesome. Oh, no, we don't. Yeah. Live streaming. Yeah. The days when we had actually usable performance.
Your call is important to us, but exactly why we have the answer is there is a mystery. Listen to us.
And you have to cut a lot of stuff out of Slack here to make a live CD that will fit on the CD. Good deal?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do notice that there's a couple of the bigger districts, Strydre and simply Memphis, also have a version of the live CD, and also.
So you're on all of your emulation pages right there, right? Yeah. Wow, that's pretty smooth.
As you can see, Citadel has been owned by Zach of the Package Sniffers, using the large
sticker sniper.
The large NVIDIA
I am
sticker.
I am the Beltway sticker.
It's so bad. Go for it.
Cool. Hey man. How's it going? All right, how's it going, man? Pretty good.
Yes. How's it been going?
Oh, all right. Just
Talk to you guys on Rant Radio.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. How you
Alright, so if you were at NotaCon, or if you saw the video just now, you will have seen the Ammobox PC. Also, if you've watched Modified Episode number 2, you will have seen the Ammobox PC and the power supply mod, which I did for it. Well, the Ammobox PC was originally designed to be fun. Second, it was designed for the car. But then third, I was like, this would be cool for NotaCon. So I built it and made it for NotaCon. And now it's gone back to a car computer because NotaCon's over. Anyway, so I made the Ammobox PC, and I took it to NotaCon, set it up. That was, you know, a couple people like it. But right now I'm going to show you an overview of the Ammobox PC. This is basically just a basic overview. No modding really going on. Just showing you how it all works, how it's all put together. It is in fact a PC, no laptop parts involved. These are all standard PC components fit inside an Ammobox. Granted, it is a big Ammobox, but an Ammobox nonetheless. So, without further ado, here is the Ammobox PC. The Ammobox PC is in fact an ammo can. However, it is a large ammo can. As you can see, compared to a standard 40 caliber, it's a little bit taller, and compared to your smaller ammo can, it's much bigger. That is simply because you're putting a lot of PC components inside of it. So, let's open this up and take a look at what's inside. The Ammobox PC basically is a standard PC. The only difference is, obviously it's in an ammo can, and all your connections and everything you can do with the Ammobox PC is held on this face of the box. Whereas on a regular PC, you would see your power connectors, your cooling fan, and your motherboard connectors on the back, and power switch and CD-ROM drive on the front, the Ammobox PC holds all those things on the same side. That's simply because I wanted everything to be under the lid so that when you open it up, it looks like a PC. When you close it, it looks like an ammo can. Going inside the Ammobox PC, all you have to do is lift up this sheet metal plate. And on this plate, you can see we have our power connector right there, our power switch, our cooling fan, and a PS2 connector, which we'll be reviewing further in episode 4. Inside the Ammobox PC, you can see that we have our motherboard mounted on risers. This is an Intel motherboard. I believe it's a 1.7 gigahertz Pentium 3 with 128 megabytes of RAM. Here we have the power supply. This is different from the power supply which you saw in episode 2 because that one was destroyed. The PCB snapped and I had to replace it. The power supply which is in there right now is much cleaner, smaller, and fits in there a lot better. As for CD-ROM and hard drive, these are connected together because they both run on IDE cables. The CD-ROM drive is also different from what you may have seen previously, in that the CD-ROM drive is now slot loading. That's because once this goes in the car, I want to just be able to reach behind the back seat, insert a CD-ROM, and this CD-ROM drive will also read CDs in any position, upside down, side, or flat on its stomach, you know. But a standard tray CD-ROM drive will not do that. Obviously, you can't even load a CD in an upside down tray CD-ROM drive, so I went with the slot loader. The hard drive is a Maxter 12 gigabyte. I know 12 gigabytes isn't exciting. That's obviously not a lot. But it is a car computer, and all it really has to do is hold an operating system, iTunes, all my songs, and map software. And this does that with plenty of room to spare. In fact, all my songs, along with my GPS software, only takes up about half this hard drive. This hard drive and the CD-ROM drive are mounted together using a little bit of custom fabrication sheet metal, and those are held onto the ammo can with standard screws into the bottom screw holes of the CD-ROM drive. Everything basically operates the same way that it would in a standard PC. There are no PCI, we have PCI expansion slots, but there are no cards in them. Eventually, perhaps a wireless networking card will be inserted into one of those PCI slots. However, right now we are sticking with a USB Wi-Fi adapter. That is basically the internal workings of the Ammobox PC. Now, I will not be going over the booting, peripherals, or usage of the Ammobox PC in this episode. That will be reviewed further in episode 4 when the Ammobox PC is actually being installed in my automobile. So, for right now, that is the Ammobox PC, and this is modified. Alright, you've just seen the Ammobox PC. Hopefully you enjoyed that. We're going to show you some more NotaCon clips.
I just like she was one of our local officers. You know what avenue?
I believe it's actually East Germany, made during the days of the Iron Curtain. I don't know what this is set to, but it will generate ringing current, so if you can find something that rings and throw it there.
Yeah, I don't have a thing.
But it was originally like an intercom system for a church. This is the line finder. If you pick up one right now, he's on line 1. When he dials, it's going to use the selector here. And he dialed 2 in between 1 and 3. And now you can hear this. This right here is the ring generator. You can hear the ringing. On, off, on, off. That's the little humming sound.
Yeah.
This right here is a 1-second timer that it's using to discipline this relay. When one picks up, it would complete the call using these circuits.
Huh.
And when he hangs up, they're both going to reset to 0. Obviously, I only cleaned it.
How would someone go about programming all that stuff in there?
You don't.
Okay.
There's no programming. There's your programming.
Yeah. Okay.
Have you ever powered it on in this state?
Yes, that's how I blew it because I touched one of the relays. 250 volts at 50 to 60 hertz. Pretty much anything you can throw at it, it'll accept.
You know, if you guys want to try your hand at one, there's that apart. That's it. Yeah, you're gonna watch yourself. At least you're alright. Okay, that's cool. I'll be up there probably shortly. I do want to get some
Structure? Yeah, what are we going to?
Looks like about two plates of at least 1/8" steel. Hardened steel.
Okay.
The last part's hardened steel, this is common,
Just like clay.
standard steel, yeah. But they're both steel, I mean, they're both hard.
And so you guys were originally trying to drill that out, right?
Not me in particular, but yeah.
Well, I know
originally
somebody was... and you can kind of tell in there that it's been...
and this is bronze device.
Oh, I see it now.
No, because we want the components inside safely.
Yeah, we went to
Yeah, that thing is...
where is the key? Missing the key. Oh,
Yeah, see if you can see the mechanisms inside. Ooh! Whoa! You can't see shit move.
fuck yeah! So, I'm gonna cut across here. Awesome.
Awesome!
Oh wow! Take a look at that. It is actually wedged in there. That's interesting.
We're brute forcing a bone lock.
Watch out. I don't want this to fly up and hit someone. Fair warning.
I've done a big case model myself.
Take a look at this shit. Ain't that some shit?
The lock vertically?
Yes.
How about our key there?
Cut a semicircle around the lock.
It has no attachment to that, and yet it's still up. Because of... What the fuck?
This is gonna be like...
Do you have a drill bit for the Dremel? You can just drill out the lock.
That's what I was thinking to do. That's what I thought we were doing. Until now.
No, I mean like...
The whole lock, all the way around it.
No, I mean like straight through the lock.
No, we've tried that.
Okay.
Just in case some jackass walks up to a payphone with like a powered Dremel and starts hacking away at it, they want to have plenty of time to call the cops.
There's a slot there. Which means we gotta cut this way.
At least enough to get down in there to cut that.
Yep.
Well, you know,
If we can.
at least we have a direction.
That is it.
Bolted on. How the hell can you bolt something like that from the inside?
There's a phone company. Side to which it's bolted is also a
Oh, I see it. There is a second one of these on that side that did not turn.
Did we gouge out too much of lock mechanism? So
I'm trying to check that now. There's nothing in here. That bar that goes across is supposed to unlatch this side. But if you look here, it came apart from the pin. On this side. You see that black bar right there?
Try off that we bend it open?
It will not pry open. We have to get the bar. We have to get the other side has the same lock, 3-point locking mechanism as this side does.
Oh shit.
Same type of steel. We're gonna have to either cut all three sides off that sucker.
How's the linkage on it?
It's a bar that's this long.
But how's it coupled to that one?
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
I'm cool.
All right.
Just scared me.
Look, see that? There's a bar that comes up and around.
Oh shit.
That does the same thing on that side.
Who
It
the
came
fuck
detached.
designed this? Like, what is this?
Is there anything?
Jesus Christ.
There's the
Oh, shit.
You want
nasty little piece of junk.
You have a receipt to see yourself.
It's like a big
Please check the Dremel. Buy all your tools from the
probably been dropped a few times.
Shake the crap.
I thought maybe when you closed it.
No, it may be for programming.
Yeah.
Wow.
You never know when you need a custom tool out of town.
I found some fucking old rust.
So where does the coin actually make its connection here?
The coin goes through here, falls through one of these balls, and then goes in here. Which means this should contain my quarters. It doesn't look like it does.
Wait, a couple quarters.
Damage.
Not by us, but
is what they use in the 25-cent. Well, obviously it doesn't work.
Yeah. I know where all the
Some are consuming. And,
Some?
Yeah, well, actually they took the box and they shoved it under the table, and they're not going to share with me. And so shame on them. I'm so greedy.
oh, is that still sealed? Maybe you can tell, but you can't really. No, that's just That's just balls dripping with the. Yeah.
What is contained within?
What is that? What? Like, what the fuck is this?
What?
Go for it. Please.
Maybe we should get like any kind of open.
What do you want to say?
Let's
I felt terrible. Drinking all the balls.
Yeah, so what is that?
No, some others refilled them.
Of what?
So what? Pray tell, did they refill the bottles with?
Creamer and some Mountain Dew.
I have to say, that's got to be one of the best things.
I'm sorry,
Yeah! NotaCon Radio just got fucking owned!
Owned.
No, but see what happened, you greedy bastards? Put the box under the table, so serves you right.
Here, bust it, put a table on.
Did you
Put that on the table.
Did you guys read the note?
Open it box up and you're fucking jerk.
Yeah.
The note, that box of balls says...
Yeah, what did you do?
It's man!
Somewhere where people will
What is this?
Put that one to the ball. Put it where someone people. I thought it tasted weird. You're back on the air. Cool. I thought I'm sick. You're back on the air.
So,
and we're back on the air.
I'm going to try some NotaBawls here, since I was kind of in on the little joke, so...
Well, he hasn't puked yet.
He drank more than the rest of us.
Damn.
He is down in that motherfucker.
Drink!
And he tainted.
How is that?
In high school.
Wow. Well, what do you think they teach kids in high school?
That wasn't, okay, that was really bad. Who am I shitting here? That was pretty horrible. I feel pretty bad now for having, okay, I don't know, but it was funny to watch other people do that, but it pretty much tasted like wet ass.
Wow.
You have one external listener.
Excellent.
Was it wet, sweaty ass?
Alright, well, along with the scavenger hunt and the Talentless Talent Show, there is an event at NotaCon entitled Anything But Ethernet. The whole point of this competition, little contest, is for teams or individuals to build a communications system. And the entire goal is to have as many links as you can. The more links you have, the more points you score, and whoever has the highest points wins. Now, granted, it's never really seriously judged, and there's not usually, well, in the past, 2 years, not like a winner announced. There's no, like, announced winner, you know, but, I mean, it's kind of, you know, it's just cool to see. That's the whole point, right? So, I got to interview a couple people. One of the people I interviewed was Strydre. And if you were at NotaCon, or if you've seen anything to do with NotaCon, you'll know Strydre is basically a pimp when it comes to anything but Ethernet. And he kicks mad ass, because he's just like so far up there. He's like here, and everyone else is like here. Like Strydre's like, whoa, like up here. Like, you know, like Web 2.0, he's like Web 4.5. You know, like, Strydre is a mad, crazy guy, but he's so cool, man. And he's so mellow about everything. He's just like, yeah, man, I'm Strydre. I built this sweet-ass thing, but it's cool. And ain't no need to thrill about it, man. Just be chilling. You know, and I got a picture of Strydre. He's drinking a beer, just standing there, man, with his anything but either. He's just such a mellow guy. He just sits there like he's cool, you know? He's like, he's got his tough book, and he's got the Wi-Fi adapter on. He's just sitting there, man. And people are like, whoa, dude, your anything but Ethernet submission's mad, man. And he's like, yeah, well, I'll show you how it works. You want me to show you how it works? And he'll give you a walkthrough. And then he'll do it. He'll be like, you dance on the mat, man. You gotta do some user input. Dance on the mat. And he just kind of sits there, man. He's just so cool, so mellow about everything, man. And that's what I love about the guy. I got a chance to interview Strydre, and he was a very interesting guy. I got an entire walkthrough of his Anything But Ethernet submission, and then I got a little interview with him. A great guy. I talked to him a bit about his Anything But Ethernet, obviously, which you'll see, and I also talked to him about his Tough Book, which I didn't record, but whatever. He's a great guy. I'll tell you that much right now. So here you go. Without further ado, Strydre's Anything But Ethernet submission and my interview with him.
I just keep up with the X's, huh?
X's and O's. You're both teams.
You think you can win that?
Actually, it's impossible. 256 CAS games. But let's see. You start typing here, and you hear stuff over the speaker. Comes out the audio port as phase shift keying, goes into an RF modulator. As on channel 3 audio, it goes into an HDTV tuner. Comes out as optical speediff audio into the decoder box. It sends that as multiplex audio to the subwoofer, which has an amplifier in it. From there it goes to the speaker. You probably can't see it in the video, but there's a string there.
Oh, I got it.
Tin can string can.
Am I losing here with the X's flying by?
Oh, you can't. Oh, whatever. Goes into the microphone port. It's interpreted by this thing. I have that on the back burner.
What's the terminal of that?
WinPSK.
Okay.
And you see the signal there.
Yeah.
If you type something there, it'll show up in this window. And that flashing tube, every second or so, is a macro that's running.
Press an A.
Sure. Save. Now it's gone.
I saw it.
It's only there for a little bit until it's copied out. This macro is running every couple seconds. It copies it out to the file. It duplicates the file several times to make a 512 byte file, which it then sends out the SCSI port, which is a PCM SATA card, into the SCSI port of Sparkbox. Debian. Comes out the ATM adapter.
Well, ATM?
Back into the other ATM adapter.
Nice. Let's go for points at that point.
Actually, I already have flavor, so it doesn't count for anything. Comes out the parallel port into that thing. Interprets it. And this is a SCSI cable that has to cut in half. That thing doesn't have. This is a serial port, 9-pin. Bit banged to do NTSC. NTSC video over a serial port with the resistor network in that dongle there to give you your 3 signal levels. Goes back through the RF modulator, back into the HD tuner as video this time, out through a DVI link to the monitor, through the human to the dance mat. And of course the human is always a weak link, right?
Yeah.
Goes back to the Tough Book. Goes up from the Tough Book over serial. Has modulated pulse position, or pulse position modulation. Beer's getting to me after 2 sips. Which gets sent into the transmitter. Goes wirelessly to the receiver with the servo. And I took his battery off so he's not moving anymore. That is observed by the camera, which is connected through FireWire back to this laptop. Zoom it if you want. It doesn't seem to work very well. Zoom. Whatever.
Oh, so that's your binary right there.
Right, those are the 3 possible arm positions. From those positions, it uses the wig-wag method of flag semaphore, which uses 1 flag.
Just no, it's still there.
Transfer the information back to this computer.
Got a little Eagle Scout here.
Out USB to a serial adapter. Connected to a MOSFET, which is letting the light turn on and off, which is a 5-watt Lexion star emitter. Comes in there. It has Strydre, which is a teletype fax single line and communication protocol. It prints it at 1 letter per minute.
That's
impressive.
You should have some output here.
Can we see Strydre already there? Can we do that? Let's see move around.
Oh, over there? Yeah, it used to be upright last year. I guess that's a couple W's. Since there's no sync signal, this is supposed to be a straight line. So, okay, that's the underscore. So this would be an O. And I was over here. And it just prints like that. So I got no I and I and you.
How exactly is your printer printing?
Okay, thermal tape cut off from a fax roll.
Yeah.
Right here is a glow plug from a model airplane engine.
Yeah.
I can't print without calibrating the thing again, but print head moves back and forth. And if it was doing stuff, the feed layer takes the paper. Sweet. And these supply power to the gold plug, which is switched by relay somewhere.
Well, you didn't pick up a camera that was sitting right here on that, did you?
There's a relay underneath.
Okay.
We have one just
Sweet.
I didn't see it.
How long did it take you to build this? I mean, just like hours or days? Or
some of it was from last year.
Yeah, like the semaphore guy and the printer.
Semaphore guy. The rest of it came together on and off over, well, since New Year's.
Okay, so you weren't, I mean, when you left NotaCon last year, were you planning this then? Or did you just start, like you said, on New Year with the planning and everything?
Well, I have 2 laptops. 2.5 if you include the one without a screen. Started out with all the components that I had around the house, with all the possible ports and configurations, and went until I ran out of ports to connect things to.
So you were basically going for anything you could find around the house to add more to it, basically. Okay.
And this is all I have.
And then you just ran out. So that was the stopping point?
Yeah.
Cool.
So mostly the same components as last year, different protocols, possibly different connections. The sun wasn't here last year, neither was the HD tuner. That's good for a good 6 links with the RF converter. So
Sweet.
That's about it.
All right, cool.
All right, another person I got to interview for the Anything But Ethernet contest was a guy named Bunsen. Now, Bunsen's a cool dude, too. He was, I didn't see him around too much. He was kind of like back in the shadows, you know. He's like, woo, I'm just here and chilling. But he was a cool dude, and he had like crazy stuff going on up here, man. Not like he's crazy, but he's like mad intelligent, because, you know, he built a laser modem. Now this dude is mad. He rips apart laser pointers and he builds a modem, and basically you can communicate using this laser modem that Bunsen built. And you can't go too fast, but dude, it's made out of laser pointers. What are you gonna do about it? So anyway, interview with him isn't that long as Strydre's. Also, it's not really so much an interview with him, just as a walkthrough of his project, but it's cool nonetheless. So here, enjoy Bunsen's laser
Bunsen, and you can tell if I showed this, grad student in physics, and a little chunk of hardware to go in somebody's anything to Ethernet setup. Hoping you get hooked up with calls. It just transmits RS-232 over a couple of laser pointers. You want me to go through the circuit?
Oh yeah, that'd be great
okay.
if you could.
Okay, so if you follow from a serial port, you go in the transmit data line, there it goes to max 232 to convert it down to TTL levels. The TTL output there controls the old 23904, which is modulating the laser diode there, little lens in front of it. Mm-hmm. That gets transmitted out to one of the receivers, where it's collected back onto a phototransistor, which runs into the receive port. This one, this is connected the same way, except receiving through a lens.
So these two setups are electrically identical.
Different optics, because I didn't have two reflectors. And we've got the pull-up resistance on the phototransistor is variable. I found that when I had that as a set value, it worked just fine at low speeds, but the phototransistor didn't stop conducting quickly enough to run past about 19.2. So a little bit of messing around, you reduce that resistance and it runs faster, but it's less sensitive, so you need more photons hitting the transistor. Anyway, that value is then compared by an LM339 against voltage reference set on another trim pot. That gets digitized by the comparator, goes back to the max 232 to come out as serial.
Alright, and you can are you transferring just text or any sort of binary string or what?
It does arbitrary data. It doesn't do the handshaking lines that you decide for serial, so some modems and such won't work right, but you can send pretty much anything. I've had it working bidirectional so far. I only tried 19.2, I think, but it should work faster.
That's cool.
I think. No, that's right. Up in the hotel room, I had it doing 57.6.
Not bad.
Takes a bit of tweaking.
Alright. Yeah. Droops, Zach, and Doss, man, are freaking mentors, man. They are some of the best dudes in the hacker media world, no lie. NL, TS, True Story, FTW, BBQ. These guys are like up there. They are, dare I say, among our world, they are probably the best internet, IPTV and radio crap out there. NotaCon is hilarious. Packet Sniffers is informative. The Packet Sniffers and NotaCon are sweet, awesome guys. Inspiration, mentor, sweet dudes. Help me out a lot. Get the modified out there. Anyway, so at NotaCon, I asked him if I could have a little sit down, just kind of chilling out in the courtyard, and have a little interview. And they were like, "Well, hell yeah, dude," because they're all good guys, right? So they were like, "Hell yeah, man, we'll have an interview." So I got an exclusive. You'll never see him like this again. But I got an interview with Droops, Doss, man, and Zach. These guys, my mentors, got to interview them, and it was pretty cool. They got some good stuff. You can check out their websites. That's infonomicon.org and packetsniffers.org. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So here you go. Interview with Droops and the Packet Sniffers. Alright, so why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
Jack from Sniffers.
I'm Dawes, man.
I'm Droops from NotaCon.
And these, I'm 5 of course Modified, and these are the guys who really got me into this whole internet TV thing. And I actually caught both their shows on Rant TV. So I just wanted to know like what got you guys into this to begin with, the whole Rant TV thing. I mean, for me it was obviously seeing you guys do this, but for you guys, what was it?
I think it was seeing other people do it for me.
Okay.
I wanted to contribute and do things, and it's a lot easier just to do it and put it out than to say, hey, I want to help with your project, and then wait on other people and have to deal with it.
Yeah.
I think you found the public access station.
Yeah, it was. I did it more on a local need. We had a dying public access station, and actually little to no voice for our fledgling technical community. I mean, still, I don't think it would help you a whole lot, but it was at least something.
So you were actually on your public access, and then how long was it before?
How long was it
before you were on the internet?
Actually, I don't know. I think we put it on the internet simultaneously. That wasn't the main interest of release. It was not just the internet.
I know it was hilarious. Actually, the internet was the least of our interests. We were just like, oh, cable access, woo! And all of a sudden, people started sending us emails with them. There's more viewers on the internet than there is on our cable access.
So do you know how people were viewing your shows? I mean, like, for everybody.
Yeah, that's actually kind of interesting. And I like to ask people how they found out about it, so that you can see what you need to be doing. And Rant has really helped us a lot. Just by putting us on and never taking it off. And they just keep playing it over and over.
Definitely.
Rant TV is really good. And a lot of people talk about our TV show, the radio show.
Oh.
And that was a big one. And random people on archive.org find us.
Well, at least in some respect, hopefully we're able to raise awareness with people and let them know that you can do technical things and it's not illegal. You don't have to be doing anything illegal, breaking the law. There's lots of fun stuff you can do with technology and hacking. And hacking is not. Hacking is not a crime. Okay.
And a lot of people actually told about it. Thought, oh, you're going to a hacker convention. Oh, don't get in any trouble. I don't have to end up bailing you out of jail or anything.
And there's none of that.
This kind of brings us to the next question. Like, how do you plan a show? Is it just all arbitrary? Like, get out the camera and record whatever happens?
I think it's kind of a mix. If we're doing something and we can film, go ahead and we'll throw the camera on it. But this we can use this at some point. But in some respects, it's just like our automotive episode. We definitely kind of planned out some things. Like, oh, we can talk about this subject, we can talk about this subject. But it's not like too planned. It's to the effect of, oh, this is some good idea. Let's see which of these we can film.
Usually it ends up maybe with a little small paragraph saying look at and just basically what we're going to talk about around.
Yeah, most of our stuff was just
arbitrary.
That's what we do. And we videotaped it. We had I think Fizzler does the same thing.
Yeah. How about for funding? Like, I know everybody here probably is just using straight out of your pocket. I mean, with minimal maybe selling offhand like a couple dollars for a T-shirt or a DVD or something. But how do you deal with funding?
Y'all have the most expensive stuff.
Try it. If it's something that each one of us can pick up when we need it, then we can pick it up. Not really a set budget or anything at all, but kind of real fun.
Like the T-shirts and stickers and honestly, that stuff is not paid for itself yet. The only reason we did that is because people are asking for it. I will say we have some Google ads on our site. I don't know. I think we're kind of going back and forth on that.
I fix a Windows PC every month to pay for our server costs. So that's my little penance.
Cool.
And then everything else I would have bought anyway. It's like, I want to play with FM transmitters. And then as a second thought, I'm like, oh, I should probably record this for my TV show.
The show actually, there's such an easy way out for buying things, not really focusing on it. Plenty of things. Well, for the show, I'm gonna take this part on camera.
All right. Well, it's been a pleasure talking to you guys.
Yeah, man.
I'd just like to thank you all for helping me out getting started and everything, being supportive and all that stuff. And I hope to see you soon.
Yeah, man. HackerMedia.net.
All right. I'll join up.
Hackers.org.
Yeah.
Twattech.org.
Twattech.org.
All the good sites.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's been modified episode number 3. I know there wasn't a whole lot in there, but basically NotaCon takes up an entire episode. Check back for episode 4. We're actually producing episode 4 before episode 3 has even been released. Episode 4, you can check out some sweet information about cars. So, you can get to see the modified mobile. You get to see Sentry doing some car audio shopping. If you're looking to buy car audio, you can watch modified episode number 4, get some sweet pointers. You can check out my car computer and all the other crap on my car. And we got some other stuff in there too, some random little jiggles. But anyway, keep your eye out for episode number 4. It should be out pretty soon. This has been episode 3. Check out our website. Email me feedback. And you can check the episode write-up too for more links and crap like that. But until episode 4, this has been Modified. My name is Flybig. Check back later, man.